It's the fucking NASCAR effect. Like, then John's turning left now.
Welcome back to On the Branch.
Turning left now.
There's a surprising amount of strategy to NASCAR that I only found out about recently as an adult. You know why they have teams? It turns out because when one guy's losing, they can do shit that helps the other guys on the team. Like they can draft for each other. You know what drafting is?
What? Well, yeah.
Or slipstream is the other. Slipstream is the other name that like more directly describes it, but sounds like a high school schooler trying to sound cool, which is probably why they called it that. Wow, Sherry's pretty good here all of a sudden. Nice. Yeah, they do that for each other. They'll let each other draft off of each other and stuff to give each other bonuses. There's what? I say bonuses to help each other go faster. What do you mean, like what? They'll like, as in if you're on the same team as another driver in the race, you might position, like say you're a lap behind the other your teammate. Yeah. You might position yourself in front of them so that they can draft off of you because you know there's lower pressure behind you because you've been cutting through that air. Oh. You're pushing through that air, so there's lower pressure.
Oh, that
so
kind
there's
of
less
draft.
Yeah, so there's less air resistance behind you. So that other person can actually go slightly faster because one of the things about stock cars, they're called stock cars because they have like stock equipment. They're only allowed to have a certain horsepower engine and all that. They're supposed to be fairly uniform because the point is the skill of the driver, not the equipment. Whereas like Formula One, it's just as much about the technology as it is the driver.
I mean,
Formula One has a lot wider. Oh boy, Cherry might beat me. This is her revenge for me being an r/nice guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's lots of little things like they coordinate with each other. They have to meter out over the race the way they drive, how it affects their tires and their fuel consumption, because they don't necessarily want to gun it around every turn if that means they could get another lap by driving a little less balls to the wall 100% of the time. Stuff like that really makes a difference. It's not just, how fast is your pit crew and how good are you turning left, How well you're taking that angle, which, I mean, is also important.
Also, you're apparently in NASCAR not allowed to, turn or, pass at any given point. You have to, wait until certain
Yeah, there's certain rules about safety because the game has to be made safe. It's the same thing with racing in general, how you're not allowed to just try to stop the other guy from passing you. It's not, don't let the other guy pass. It's try to go as fast as you can. So you're not supposed to just, sit in front of the guy in second and just block him from going ahead of you. Because that would cause a lot of accidents, and that would be the end of racing sports because they couldn't afford to keep going on. I mean, it'd be cool from a spectator perspective, but drivers wouldn't last very long if they were crashing all the time. You'd also run out of cars. And drivers. Yeah, you run out of cars and drivers. It ain't micro machines. You can't just pick it up off the floor and rice it around again.
You're not always going to have a calculator or a computer around with you whenever you want.
Oh, man, I was hoping I could just keep doing that same thing on that same point on the track over and over and just get the world's fastest easy win. Who's leaving oranges out on the table like this? And spilled milk? Boy, I get maybe not everyone had a stay-at-home mom in the 90s, but this is just absurd. Or maybe the kids put these obstacles out to make the racing harder. They did put the Cheerios all over the table. Oh, wait, are these Cheerios or are they some nondescript, are they the Malto-Meal? Oh, no. They're Toppies. They're the knockoff of Malto-Meal. They're not even the knockoff. They're the knockoff of the knockoff. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Back this way.
I was going to say, it's whoever wants to pay us more to have their name brand said.
Well, nobody... Oh, you mean us on the branch? Pay us on the branch? Yes, pay us on the branch. Please, sponsors. This episode is not sponsored by... what are the cereal companies? What are the big ones? This episode is not sponsored by Kellogg's, but for the right price, it could be.
Or General Mills.
Or General Mills. Are those the same company? Is that one of those things where it's different heads of the same Hydra?
Because one's a General and the other one
is... Race 6, the cue ball pocket.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh! Apparently, our parents have a
pool table.
Have a pool table in the basement. Yeah.
Sick pool table. Bro.
Now, is it a single piece of slate or is it two? Because I hear you're supposed to be really snobby if it's a single piece of slate because that means your parents had enough money to get a big giant piece of slate in your basement game room. That's my understanding of how it works. I don't know what your understanding is. Oh no! I'm totally gonna lose this race.
He absolutely faked you out.
Yeah, he just demolished me. I was not prepared. Oh! I see what you're trying to do there. Doesn't matter. Gotta take those turns. How do you know when those turns are coming? Is it signal it, or do you just gotta know the track and know the timing?
I think you just have to know the track and or know more
Yeah! Gotcha. Now I am the person who knocks you off, Cherry. Oh! Apparently that's where we were supposed to go. She got the bonus. Is it really a bonus? Is that just the word they used? Because they didn't have a better word? Ah! These cars are too fast. We need to zoom out. There needs to be more of an out zoom. I wonder if there is. What if I press like select? What if if I press start, it just pauses. That makes sense. I remember pausing my Hot Wheels races as a kid. Or Micro Machines, not Hot Wheels. This game is not sponsored by Hot Wheels.
Definitely not.
Do I have to do it again? Oh no, I lost a life. Is this the stone wall that I get? I crash myself against this time around, Amarith? Is this going to be a 3-episode series?
I hope not.
You hope not? Oh, hey, guess what I finally did?
What?
I think you heard about this. Oh yeah, you saw me do it. I finally set up my my joystick and throttle from forever ago that I got back in the late 2000s for playing the one game, the Amarith.
What?
The one game.
Oh yeah, the one game.
The one game I got my joystick that I set up my joystick and throttle for. What was it called? The Squadrons. Yeah, the Star Wars Squadrons. And it's wonderful and it's so much fun. It only took like 2 hours to figure out that it was a dumb Steam setting that was making it not work right. Because you have to go into your Steam settings and hit a completely unrelated setting that's not labeled properly. And that's how you know that's just the thing you have to know. Hold on, we gotta be right back.
There it is. Okay. I had my glasses off, so I couldn't see it.
Okay.
Which one's the pause button?
Okay, cat is dealt with. So okay, I finally got it set up, and I'm mad because this is the second time I've had to go into a setting in Steam that's not what it should be. That's what's frustrating, is Steam just has archaic settings where the default is a fuck you setting.
They just need to revise it, completely.
Yeah, they just need to revise it and make the defaults the not stupid one. And because it took me an hour to figure out the reason that Star Wars Squadrons isn't seeing my joystick isn't because Squadrons is broken or because Windows is broken. It's because Steam is broken. Because Squadrons, a game on Origin, going through my Oculus Rift, also has to use Steam for some reason. Maybe the game would also perform slightly better if I didn't need 2 different clients to run, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it's really good once you get it going. I thought I was happy with just the mouse and keyboard controls, but it's even better with the joystick, because I'm flying the X-Wing. It's still not as good as being able to reach my hands around the cockpit. I had to rant about that real quick because it's like, this is Steam's fault. It's not even EA's fault. Motive did a good job on this game, other than putting in the stupid bugs that's in every EA game. You know what I mean by the stupid bugs. No. I thought that pull cue was... I forgot there was another pull cue. I was heckin' bamboozled.
I thought so too. So it's not just you.
Yeah, it's this... No, I fell off anyway. Oh no, Amarith, this is gonna be the brick wall. Yeah, I've gotta really pull it out.
Oh, that also reminds me. We were talking about the spaceship sizing recently in the.
Oh yeah, because you didn't know how big the Millennium Falcon was. Because I was like, I hope they bring bigger ships like the Millennium Falcon. You said that's not much bigger than an X-wing, and I brought up a size comparison. It's like, no, the Millennium Falcon could haul half a dozen X-Wings. It's probably the size of 20 or 30 X-Wings.
And I explained why I kind of had that wrong perspective.
All right. How do I waste some time? Do I just go back into the Grand Prix and
yeah.
Waste? Okay. See, did I level up? Let's see if I level up.
You went to 2-player.
Oh, whoops. No. This is not what I wanted. There's no software reset. Be right back. You know what?
Hold on. Just gonna hit the thing. Wait, did I set the thing on this? Yes, I did.
Yeah, good job.
I had the boop button back.
All right. Anyway, what were we complaining about?
Star Wars sizes. It was because
these are the guys that made Echo the Dolphin.
I played the original Rogue Squadron, and they had the Millennium Falcon in that, and you control it, and it looks not that much bigger than an X-Wing.
Yeah, and this game does try to bring in some stuff from... I think I did talk about how it brings in the bombing from the
Y-bombers and...
Well, the Y-Wings bomb like they do in the Rogue Squadron games, because in they don't in X-Wing or TIE Fighter, but X-Wing and TIE Fighter are, in my opinions, really good games, but that's more what this game is based off. I don't think they'll get those. They just put B-Wings and, which were never an X-Wing and TIE Fighter originally, I don't think. But they just added B-Wings and TIE Defenders, so, you know, it just started. All right, well, we qualified, Amarith, but it's been 10 minutes.
Until you had mentioned it, I'd never even heard of a fucking B-Wing, so...
Whoa, okay, we're going to talk more Star Wars next time on the branch. One more episode.
Okay.